A bank wants to move an asset on-chain. Today, that can mean maintaining RPC connections, managing gas tokens, writing chain-specific code, monitoring events, and fitting it all into the bank's existing systems. This patent application is trying to make almost all of that disappear. SmartContract Inc., the company behind Chainlink, published this application for what it calls a blockchain abstraction layer. The pitch is simple. The bank sends a normal business instruction, and the abstraction layer turns it into a blockchain transaction. Look at Figure 1. On the left is the institution. Its back-office application does not need to construct a raw transaction. It sends a generic request, something like asset X and user Y, through the BAL software development kit. The Chainlink node then uses a mapping service to translate that request into the correct on-chain components. The institution signs the operation using its own private key infrastructure. A bundler packages it, sends it to an entry point contract, and an institutional smart account validates and executes it. A paymaster sponsors the gas, so the institution does not need to hold native tokens across every network it uses. Once the transaction is finalized, a notification service sends the result back into the institution's system. That flow is also written directly into Claim 1. Abstract the request, map it, sign it, bundle it, send it through an entry point, and execute it on a blockchain. Figure 3a is where the architecture starts to look like the institutional version of CRE. The financial application reads an event, verifies it, creates an operation, and signs it through existing custody or key management infrastructure. CRE receives the signed operation at a relayer endpoint, bundles it, sponsors the gas, and posts it on-chain. CRE then listens for the resulting event and delivers a signed, verifiable event back to the financial system. The bank keeps control of its keys. Chainlink handles the orchestration. Figure 3D goes even further. The SDK is designed to plug into KMS, HSM, and custody systems while supporting financial messaging and workflows such as ISO 20022,
FIX.
delivery versus payment, tokenization, and wallet management. The patent is direct about the commercial goal. It lists no blockchain infrastructure to maintain, no gas management, no new headcount, pre-built workflows, and unified access to assets across multiple chains. Figure 4 shows what that looks like for an on-chain payment. A settlement event is detected and verified by a decentralized Oracle network. That event triggers the bank's internal payment process. The bank signs through its existing custody setup, the operation is relayed back on-chain, policy checks are applied, and cryptographic proof of settlement is returned. So what are they actually inventing here? Not another blockchain, not another wallet, not another bridge. They are building an operating layer that lets traditional financial software treat blockchains like ordinary back-end services. The institution asks for a business outcome. Chainlink handles the chain-specific execution, verification, gas, messaging, and proof. Does this patent prove that every transaction must use Link? No. The application describes the architecture, not the final token economics. But it does place Chainlink nodes, decentralized Oracle networks, CRE workflows, sponsored execution, and verifiable events directly in the middle of institutional blockchain activity. The end state is pretty clear. Banks use blockchains, while the blockchain itself becomes almost invisible, and your family is spared from working seasonally on a boat.